Welcome back everyone, hope you're having an awesome day, and today I would usually be doing a new update video for the new event in Avatar Generations. Unfortunately, there are no new events or even new banners to summon on. So I'll do my own little weekly update then if they don't want to do it. That's absolutely fine. So first off, check your mail. We've got a very big reward basically. They fixed the guild jackpot, so when you would log in, you would get a jackpot after each day, depending on how many people logged in, and they weren't giving that out. So as appreciation and compensation, I suppose, they're giving out 500 nature stones, 600 guild tokens, so make sure to pick this up, and 15 of the peace and chaos tickets. So we'll claim that, put that in our bank. And the cool thing about that is that lets us do next thing, which is buying the White Lotus set. You will have enough if you get that 600. You'll have enough to buy a full set. I've already got one of the books. I think I have one of the helmets as well. Or maybe I have an amulet. I actually forget. No, I have a feather. That's right. I was starting to buy it, and I was like, instead of doing like a redaction and just making a new video, I'll just do a video showcasing the White Lotus, which we'll do today. So we'll buy a full set, and then we'll go into our next thing. In terms of packs that they've added a gold box here for 79 Australian, whatever it is in your currency, for 30 million gold. While that is a lot, I would probably just farm the Pirates Domain. We've beaten it free to play. If you like, I'll leave a link up the top. And also, don't forget that you've got a week left to do your battle in New Izai. Also get decent gold rewards from this as well. So let's see if I can do one, and then we can do like a quick speculation, hey? We do just one battle, how much gold do we get? 33,000. So you do 10 of them, that's a third of a million. You do 100, you get 3 million. So, you know, it goes up obviously as you keep doing it. So I'd probably do that and do Pirates Domain. It's a very good source of gold, and you have a week left to do it. Only costs energy, so make sure to get into that. And what better way to test out the White Lotus set than on our big daddy tank Tyro? We'll throw the full set on. Hopefully the full sets work now. They did say they fixed it. Giving Endure for 2 turns at the start of battle might help you hold with that block, and that will be interesting to see. And then grant immortality to another ally with the highest attack. For us, it's going to be our prisoner Haru. We're going to go through the prison rig battle. I know a lot of people are still having a little trouble with that. So you should be able to get this set now. So this is technically free to play. In terms of support, anything with high health, if you don't want to run Forgetful Valley, even the Platypus Bear will be pretty decent. Forgetful Valley is going to be good for that big health boost right there. And then for the relic, we're going to run the Airbender Flute. If you have something else, you know, if you have Imbalance of Power, throw that on. Spider Snake. I don't know if Spider Snake will help. Lower the resistance. You could probably do Spider Snake Extract if you wanted to help with your other units landing those Earth debuffs. But for us, we're going to be running the Airbender Flute. It works out alright. Next up, our hero in the front line, Boqin. All you really need is that Mastery Level 2 to increase all damage for everyone that's basically behind you. Doesn't matter what faction they're part of. Doesn't matter what element. It is just a base increase of 15%, which is always really nice. Just a couple of health mods, a couple of defense. Really focus on getting that health up. Look at that, 24,000 plus health, which is really nice. Support, same thing as Tyro. Anything with high health is going to be nice. I threw on the Badger Mole. If you have like even a lower level Badger Mole, throw that on, probably have higher health than most of the other stuff. If you don't have that, the One Shiton Knowledge Seeker is also a very good substitute. It's basically the same thing, so if you want either of those, will be pretty good. And for the relic, if you have Warden's Tower, I would highly suggest putting that on. If you don't have Warden's Tower, I'm going to be running the Mask of Ursa, so that way, whenever he gains barrier, does his little, dirt off your shoulder, he's going to gain a lot of defensive buffs. He's going to heal himself a bit more, and he's going to increase his defense, which is going to be really nice. So we'll be running Master Versa for this. Probably one of my favorite characters next is our Earth Kingdom Soldier. This is the one you get after doing Shen Guan, I'm pretty sure. A bit of a weird set, I know. 4 counter and 2 lifesteal. The reason for this is because he gives himself barrier, which is a passive damage reduction. And he's also going to be inflicting a lot of the earth element on his basic attack. So you want him to counterattack. This is how I kind of use him anyway. So that's what I've got there. If you don't have these sets or anything like that, just throw on like your standard 2 health or 4 health 2 defense set. And that'll make him really tanky, really good. Just make sure you focus on a little bit of accuracy so he lands those earth debuffs. For the support, do I need to say it again? Anything with high health is always nice. I've just thrown the Goat Gorilla on because that's the other one I had. If you want to throw, you know, you could even use the little lop-eared rabbit here. A little bit of extra defense. Probably better, honestly, for him. but I'll have the Goat Gorilla just for that extra boost in health. And for the relics, we are going to run the Embers of Courage. It's going to increase his speed whenever he inflicts that Earth Element, because we're going to be counter-attacking, hopefully. We'll be inflicting that Earth Element on our basic, and the cool thing about that is that's just going to passively boost his speed up by another 35%, which means you don't have to really focus on high speed. If you have a Feather, that's probably enough. Just give him a lot of health and defense passives, or secondaries, I should say, and you should be good to go. And last but not least, we've got our Prisoner Haru. You can get him in the arena shop, at least at the moment, until they take him out, obviously. 4 speed, 2 health set. If you want, you could probably throw attack there, or if you want a full health set, or if you've got a Ronin set, throw another Ronin set for the extra speed there. He does do a lot of swift damage on his abilities, but if not, this should get you pretty well. Anything with high speed is going to be nice. Anything with extra attack is also very nice. Also, don't forget to focus on a little bit of survivability. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this map has a high health just to bump it up a little bit, make sure he stays alive a little bit longer. But with the White Lotus set, it should make him immortal. I actually haven't tested it yet, so hopefully the White Lotus set works. And then for the support, anything with high health, say it with me now. If you want, you could probably run the Owlwolf here. A little bit of extra attack if you like. I just like to build him a little bit more defensive because I focus more offensively on his arts there. So just kind of like shoring up his weaknesses. And for the relic, Whale-Tooth Blade is never a bad option, of course. He does do pretty big damage on his advanced skill, so punching through that defense is really going to hit hard. If you don't have that, or if you have better relics, you know, you have Haru's Box, you have the Illusions of Earth, Symbols of Shame, anything like that, throw that on. We're just going to run the Whale-Tooth Blade because we're trying to do it relatively free-to-play friendly. Alright, so we're on the Warden's Terrace here, so we're going to do our resource node. We have a lot of these. I've been doing this every day, but I just haven't really been using them. So do this. You do get 100 nature stones per redeem of this. So basically you get 100 nature stones a day. So make sure to do this. And some accuracy arts, which is really nice. So we'll redeem this. Warden will be like, "Rawr, you'll never surrender." I'm actually going to get a screenshot quickly for the thumbnail. All right, so we can skip that. He's just like, yeah, you'll pay for your insolence or whatever. And who cares? So then you do this. You get 100 nature stones. You get some resources there. And then we go into the battle. Now, as I've said, I haven't tested this White Lotus set out. Nice. Alright, so I haven't tested this White Lotus set out, so it'll be interesting. I will preface this as well. My entire team is fully mastered. They all have mastery level 4, so that is a little bit out there. But if you get to level 70, you should be pretty close to that as well. It's really the arena battles that are going to be annoying. But if you have Haru, you should be winning some arena battles anyway. So I was running the Badger Mole here for the extra health. We're going to run the Lop-Eared Rabbit, really handicap ourselves. Extra speed's always nice, so that'll be cool. We'll see if that'll help us. But let's hope the White Lotus set can bring us a win. I was going to turn on voice lines, but I actually can't change options in here, so that's fine. Alright, so first off, what you want to do is you want to take this boy out. He's going to give defense up to everyone, and regardless on who else you hit, you just don't want that defense up hitting you. So we're just going to do our advanced skill. Big damage, maybe? Good work. Wow, he had not a lot of health. My goodness. Okay. So you probably could just do a basic on that and save your advanced skill, but that's fine. So as you see, he hits our boy and he gets hit pretty hard. Does not counter attack, which is annoying. But what we'll do is once we do our basic attack, we're going to do earthbending damage, do the earth element on the enemy, and then also gain barrier, which is going to reduce any damage we take. So we'll go for the Warden so we don't get counter attacked, because we want our Tyro to take his turn and get that basically that invincibility on our Earth Kingdom soldier, just to make him a little bit more durable and also should keep him alive. We have Endure on our Tyro as well. So the cool thing about that is even when he gets knocked down to 0, he's going to stay alive for, I would assume, a turn. Endure lethal attack, so we'll have to have a look. But we'll do our advanced skill, a little bit of healing if you needed it, and I think it also heals your person now. Because the Warden's in his stance, we didn't get our extra turn. Totally forgot about that. But that's alright, we'll just hit him with some rocks in the face. Pretty big damage, alright. And as you see, he's getting... Goro's going to get invincibility from Jiro constantly. Tyro is still alive somehow, which is amazing. So let's just do our basic. Usually you only use your basic. I very rarely use this ability. I suppose if they have offensive buffs, we could use that on Goro if we were going to do damage. Let's just hit this boy here and see if we can get that stun stacking up, eh? Combo attack. Also want to say, if you have Origami Flower, you could throw that on Boqin or the Earth Kingdom Soldier if you have him fully mastered, because you'll go in a horse stance, and that'll increase their defense a little bit as well. Big hit, alright. Now, hopefully, there we go, he got stunned. That's what that tier 3 earth element's going to do. Has a chance to stun him at the start of their turn. So that's why I like building Earth Kingdom Soldier. A little bit more defensive and a little bit more accuracy focused. Just to make him very annoying. Since we won't be able to knock out too much, we might just do a basic here. Yeah, I won't call in an assist. We'll just do a basic, see if we can knock out the Warden. Excellent. Big damage. Alright, so the good thing is we haven't lost a unit yet, but now we're going to start losing him, I think. Now, we could try and knock out these buffs, I reckon. 2 hits of fearless damage removes an offensive buff and gives you a random defensive buff. Alright, we'll give it a shot. Why not? We'll throw... Yeah, we'll just do just a normal attack. Let's go. High accuracy, we should knock down some... We did knock out his attack up, which is good. And I think we got skill nullified. No, we got defense up. No. Tyro was protecting him. That is where that was. So Tyro's been knocked out, and I think Haru should have immortality now, which is not too bad. I suppose you could put Haru on the side, but this side one was getting hit pretty hard. That's a big old oof right there. But that's all right. We're still in the fight. We're still alive. Now, honestly, I like going for Goro first out of these ones, just because he's going to constantly counter if you hit Zero. Wow. I did not expect that. That was a big hit damage. Good work, Haru. That was... Wow. That was... I didn't expect... As I said, I didn't expect it. Just... My goodness. Right, so now we just focus on Juro. And Juro, while he does do a lot of damage, he's not too bad. Really, I think the power does come from Goro just constantly coming back and hitting you. And we're going to punch through some defense. Look at that damage. 22,000. Also, I don't know if I have the clip, but I was doing testing in Arena. And my Xiao... No, my Xiao? The enemy Xiao, I think, actually, hit for 250,000 damage on his advanced skill. I think he had attack up and all that stuff, but that's just crazy to see that number. It's like, my goodness. 250,000 damage in one hit. And Juro's going to be knocked out pretty much here, so that's pretty cool. Alright, come on, let's go. Not too bad. That damage, I think that damage boost really did come in pretty clutch there. So if you don't have Boqin, highly recommend you get him. He's very good, especially once you get that Mastery 2. Increase the damage behind you. There we go, we beat it. It wasn't the cleanest battle, but you know what? We beat it. We got all our rewards here. Got some candles, which is nice. And we started getting those accuracy arts, so hopefully that helps. We'll get the... I didn't even see what the rewards were because it didn't let me click, but that's okay. And because I have a lot of these, we'll just do another... I'll do another battle. How about that? Alright, I'll do one more run through just because if you have Xin Fu, it actually really makes this battle super easy. If you don't have the Justice set, I did a run through of it already, but the Justice set you get from the Kyoshi Timeline store. So as you do your paths and all that stuff in the Kyoshi Timeline, your Koya Village, and the Polar Refuge, you're going to get Timeline tokens and you're able to buy this set. Very good for Xin Fu because when he goes into a positive stance or state, such as hardened stance on his advanced skill, you're going to increase your defense. And why do you want that? He does damage based on his defense. So the higher it is, the more damage he's going to throw out. Because of that, anything with defense, I'm going to specify that. So Earth Kingdom Platypus Bear, throw that on. A little bit extra health as well, which is nice. And the Origami Flower, very good if you are going into stances. You could throw this on Boqin if you have him as well to make him super tank. But this is going to be good as well. Increasing the defense of the caster by, I think it's 10% at base. 50% if you have it maxed out. That's going to really bump up your defense. Even if you get half of that, it's almost another 1,000 defense there. So it's really good there. So make sure to get that and pump it up. And for the support, we are going to run the Platypus Bear as well, increasing your defense again by 25%. That's just going to make your whole team a little bit tanky, especially if they're all Earth Element. But really, it's going to help our Xin Fu. He's going to do a lot of damage. So let's see how good he is. So let's see if our basic attack will knock out this front boy, because we did knock him out with our advance. I want to see if the basic knocks him out with the build we have on him. Alright, there you go. So if you have that build, you could probably knock him out in the front there. So that's always good. Saves your advanced skill for the more annoying enemies back here. And the reason I like knocking him out first, A, it stops as much damage coming towards you. Granted, he just gives defense up to everyone as well, which is very annoying. Also, very weird, he didn't use his mocking stance. Why didn't he do that? I feel like this is not a legit run now, because he didn't do his mocking stance, but I suppose I'll just have to take it. Maybe he just has a random chance he doesn't? It's like the Boomy boss battle all over again. So we're going to use our hardened stance here. big damage out. And because of that bounty, we're going to punch through a little bit of defense as well. And it also blocks healing, which is really good for when Zero tries to start healing everyone with his advanced skill. It won't actually heal him because he's got that bounty, which is nice. So here we'll probably... You know what? Actually, he won't heal, but he's going to gain barrier. Yep, let's do this for the barrier and the resistance, just to make us a little bit more durable, so we don't get a lot of those, you know, elements hitting us. So now we don't really need to use our extra turn, but I feel like we should, since he hasn't done it. So we're going to use our extra turn now, just to give block to whoever, and then we're going to combo with Xin Fu, and because of that, he's a hunter. He's going to punch through this bounty here. Whenever he gets hit by hunter factions, it's going to just do some additional damage. So we'll do that. You'll see it when he hits him, it'll have blue damage as well. See how it's blue? That's the additional penetrating damage there, which is really good. I had a voice crack, my goodness. There goes Tyro. Big hit right there. But luckily our Haru is now immortal, so if they get behind Boqin somehow. Honestly, this set's probably not really worth having your big damage dealer at the back. You'd probably want them on the side, so then it's just annoying for them. Let's see if we can advance skill down Goro. Come on, Haru. You can do it. Oh, that was some good damage. And we also knocked out... No, we didn't knock out the Warden. I thought we knocked out the Warden. I think I'm mixing him up with the Earth Kingdom variant, because I think he does an AoE ability. He has like full force or something like that. Let's go for Juro, just because we can knock out the Warden pretty easily with Boqin, I reckon. Actually, we should probably look at... Oh my goodness. Prisoner Haru is so strong. Holy moly. 900. Yeah, I'm pretty sure our Boqin can handle that. Yeah, I'm going to do a combo here, and then Boqin should be able to handle... If Boqin can't do 900 damage, then I might actually cry a little bit at level 70. Come on, buddy. I believe in you. Don't let me down here. Don't let me down. Alright, that's good. He did 2,000. That's good. I think he does crushing hits, so it's always going to do a little bit extra damage, which is nice. So yeah, as you see, Xin Fu makes it trivial in terms of like, just because of that bounty, you just punch through a little bit of extra defense. I'm going to do one more battle. Let's see if we get him into mocking stance, because I'd rather actually fight against the mocking stance, because that's a lot harder, especially with that extra turn happening. There. So I didn't click this time, so they're the reward. They're the rewards you get from the resource node. I don't know where that voice came from. Alrighty, so let's get into it. Come on, Warden. I never say this. I want you to use mocking stance. Let's go. Laugh at my pain, break my spirit, and all the other wardeny things that you do. Alright, let's go. Haru, knock him out. Basic attack. Save that advanced skill for the big boy. Wow, alright. Oh, we hit a weak hit there. Okay, so if you hit a weak hit, it's not going to help. So just be careful of that. That's alright. We'll probably knock him out with this anyway. He didn't use it again. Warden, what are you doing?
I'm just a baby.
My goodness. I just want him to laugh at me. Can you laugh at me, please? I want to be laughed at. Let's see if I can just kind of try and get him to have his turn. I'll just do a basic so we can't use our advanced skill. How about that? That was still pretty decent damage, even though we're not built for help. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness for Enduro. Am I right? Alright, let's do a big hit here. Won't really matter. If anything, I think we go into horse stance, which won't really affect... Oh my goodness. Big damage output right there. Please don't hit Tyro. Endure OP. He's not using his stance. Why? Is it on cooldown? What's going on here? Why is the Warden not laughing at my pain? It's not on cooldown. Why are you not doing it? What a bust. I really wanted him to do it, so then... I mean, as you can see, it doesn't really matter. The only difference was we wouldn't have hit him with Tyro when we went into our stance. Actually, and Xin Fu wouldn't be in his stance, so he'd have less defense. Look at that defense. 12,000 defense. Big damage numbers. Pretty decent damage numbers. I won't lie. Let's just do a combo, I guess. Yeah, we'll bring Tyro in. Why not? Tyro get the killing blow on him. Let's go, buddy. Actually, Xin Fu will knock him out, and then Tyro will just put him in a grave. There we go. Hit Juro even. That's good. That's a good idea. Hit Juro. We'll use our ability since he's knocked out, so there's no mocking stance. I don't feel as bad. Again, still for like a tank unit, because he does help damage based on his max health. pretty decent damage still. I was running a full health set on him, and he was hitting for like almost 10,000. That being said, he had like 40,000 health at the end with our with the Badger Mole support, because that gives you another 30% as well, remember. So big health numbers. He had like something like 40,000 health. It was crazy. Loved it. And then Invisible Haru from the shadows, he strikes. And then of course, this is definitely staying in the video, Tyro coming in with the crit for 7,000. Good boy, look at that. Tyro really is the glue that holds this team together. Alrighty, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoy. Hope that helps. Let me know down below any team ideas you have to beat this. Obviously, if you have units like, I don't even know what other units there are, which is terrible. Let's have a look, shall we? We got like Boomy. Boomy's probably pretty good to get that knockdown if you have him leveled up. Both of the tops are going to be good as well. And that's really all the units we have. A Mastery Soldier. I love using a Mastery Soldier. He's really fun. I would probably use him instead of Haru on that. But yeah, hopefully that helps. Let me know down below, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that comes out.